Hey everybody, how are you doing today? I'm really excited to get on here and talk a little bit more about some concert photography stuff. I don't know if you've seen my other videos and that's why you're here. The concert photography 101s that I'm now offering in my YouTube memberships that you can click the button like below or the link below and join. Anyway, but that could have brought you here, or maybe like it was a search thing or you just randomly happened to be here. But either way, I am happy that you're here. And I am going to talk about a topic today that is a little more common. So you can probably Google this or whatever, like a billion places, and hear kind of the same answer on this topic. And that is, how do I get passes to get into concerts? Because obviously when I started out, I was like, you know, doing some smaller stuff in smaller clubs. And then last weekend, I was like right in front of Counting Crows, shooting Counting Crows at a bigger festival. So, yeah, you start slow and build your way up, and then eventually you'll get there. But the easiest way to do that is to work for a publication. And I know people will Google like work for a publication. How do I do that? Well, honestly, I'll tell you what I did. When I very first started out, when the day hit me that I was like, okay, today's the day that I am actually going to go be a concert photographer for real. I literally sat down and Googled, how do you be a concert photographer? And, you know, I got the same answer that came up, that it's easier to get passes if you work for a publication. So then I Googled, what publications need concert photographers? And, you know, I did reword that search a few times, and eventually I came upon Through the Lens magazine, which is the first magazine that I worked for, and they're still active here and there, and they are really, really great. So definitely check them out. But there are tons and tons of publications like Through the Lens magazine that you can hook up with that you may need to write a review to do your concert photography, because I did have to do both. Or sometimes you can get a pass for a writer, but that is, you know, the best way. Now, there was a certain point where I was able to like get some freelance work for the Indie Star, and then they would get me those passes and stuff. But there was also when I got to another certain point where I thought, man, I want to make sure, because you do want to do good work for the media outlet that you're working for, but you also want to make sure you're getting your name out there with that, because if you don't get your name out there too, you're not gonna then get jobs later. So I did then invest in getting my own website, and I kind of run my website more like an online music magazine than what I do a traditional photographer's website, if you go check it out. But that's because my career is geared towards music photography. And honestly, when I enjoy a concert, like I love writing reviews about it, because I just want to tell the world like how wonderful it was. So I do still to this day just do reviews sometimes when I get hired to do pictures for a band or a venue, just because I really, you know, enjoy promoting really, really good musicians. So anyway, but I digress or whatever. To get back to the point, you want to get passes, you know, start out in clubs that you know, I had a buddy in the hip hop scene and then another buddy in the metal scene. And I kind of started getting in the smaller clubs that way to build a portfolio. And then I used that portfolio to then send to the online music magazines, until wonderful Through the Lens magazine gave me a chance. And I just know that somebody's going to give you a chance out there too. So just don't give up. Keep pushing at it. And eventually I'm going to see you in the pit next to me at Counting Crows. So yeah, I hope this information helps you a little bit. Sorry if it's kind of redundant, but definitely sneak over and check out some of my other videos. Join, you know, my membership stuff, and we can do some live chats and talk about it together. But really too, leave me any comments, or if you have any tips on stuff like this, or you want to hear me give different kinds of tips, and any advice on concert photography or art, or just nature photography, or just anything, leave me a comment, send me an email, whatever. So thank you so much for your support, and I will see you back here again super soon. So, bye.